But it is a special day, and at a day that I know that many of you have already gotten some indication about, and that is the announcement that we've created a not-for-profit organization to be called the Peoria Charter School Initiative that will, in fact, seek a charter from District 150 to create a Math, Science, and Technology Academy in Peoria. We're very pleased to have announced this and entered our first step in that process by providing a letter to the district on July 1st as requested. And now we're working on our schedule, the next step of that being a design framework that has to be submitted by the 1st of August of this year. And assuming that we get the go-ahead after that, then we would have until October 1st to complete the design and the detailed proposal that we would be submitting. Why are we looking at a charter school for Peoria? I think the best answer that I can provide to that is that we are seeking to provide choice for students. There are many students within our district today who do have choice already, either because of their gifts, natural gifts of capability, because of their religious affiliation. They have places that they can go to seek additional instruction or better instruction than they might feel they otherwise would get through a public school district. A charter school is an open enrollment, open to every student within District 150. If we get more applicants than we have positions, then we select the applicants, or we select the students by lottery. So that means that the demographics that we end up with in a charter school will be very similar to what the demographics of our community are today. And in fact, if you would look at all the charter schools that are open today in Illinois, around 85% of those students come from low-income families, and around 80% are minority, either Hispanic or African American. And that is not that dissimilar to what the demographics of District 150 are today as well. Charter schools have proven in many cases to be very successful compared to the other alternative. The reason for that success has largely been the encouragement that are provided to the students that are enrolled, the push that is provided by the teachers to make sure students maintain the pace, maintain their interests, the longer days that are practical as a result of being an independent public school. More days a year are also possible, in which we would be planning around as well. So we end up giving, as Paul Vallis, I think, described in a session that the mayor and Lee Graves hosted a few weeks ago here, you end up with 35 to 40 more learning days a year in a charter school than you might in a district school. In addition to that, our focus will be on math, science, and technology. Not only individual learning, but also cooperative learning, working with others on projects, and finding out ways that what they're learning will apply to them in their work life. And the reason we're so interested in a math, science, and technology school is to provide our community with a flow of students from Peoria that will help staff the Caterpillars, will help staff the other institutions within Peoria, like the 2 hospitals, 3 hospitals, with the people with the technical backgrounds that they need. In that regard, we've also had involved through the Chamber's Committee on Education, the skilled trades unions, who have expressed real support interest in a Math, Science, and Technology Academy because they are not receiving today the kinds of students they need for their apprentice programs, and hence the process of continuing their capabilities within the skilled trades area is affected. Where are we in our process? As I said, we have to go the next step and submit to the school a design framework by the 1st of August. So we've created 3 committees. One that will put together a business plan to show the viability of a charter school. A second committee that is being, and that first committee is being co-chaired by myself and Kyle Hem from Peoria Next. The second committee will concentrate on the curriculum and how we deliver the learning that we are going to provide to our students, and that will be chaired by Dr. Vicki Clark from ICC and Rob Parks from the Chamber. And then a third committee that is headed up by Jeff McCombs. And that one is on communication. Of course, that's a key part of this process also, because our enrollment will be dependent upon us convincing parents and students that this is an opportunity, a choice for them that they should pursue. We are very excited about our potential. We know that the enrollment in charter schools has doubled over the last 5 years nationwide. We know it's also something that President Obama and the Education Secretary Duncan, who used to be in the Chicago public school systems, favors and supports very strongly. Senator Durbin has come out recently with his strong support of charter schools as well. We are convinced that we can provide better education in our community, and we can provide a better focus on math, science, and technology than students would otherwise receive in normal schoolwork. So with those comments, I'd like to now ask MacFarland Bragg to come forward and speak a little bit about some of the other activities we've had underway for quite some time. MacFarland, for those of you who may not know him, is the Chief Executive Officer at Peoria Citizens Committee for Economic Opportunity. He's a member of the Board of Directors of the Peoria Area Chamber of Commerce, and he's also the leader of the African American Leadership Alliance. So MacFarland, it's your turn.
One of the things that Glen did not say is I'm also a member of the Workforce Development Board. And one of the primary keys to the success of charter schools is widespread community support, community involvement, from small business leaders to Fortune 500 companies, concerned citizens, parents, students, charitable organizations. I'm proud to say that our community has stepped forward and voiced their support for charter schools and educational choice. As the director of the Head Start program for many years in this community, we have a vested interest in the educational system in Peoria. We graduate annually 300 to 350 students into the public and private school system. Members from all sectors of our community have participated in our research, witnessed firsthand through our visits to numerous charter schools the success and impact of charter public schools that they have on children's education. We've taken trips to Chicago, we've taken trips to Springfield, we've taken trips to Indianapolis, and seen firsthand what charter schools can do for young people. When I went to Indianapolis to a primary school, one of the first things that impressed me about the young people that were our tour guides to different classrooms, when I asked them, I said, what makes you like this school so much? The first thing that they said is, when I come here, I feel safe, and when I come here, I feel like it's a family. And for those of you that are vintage age like I am, education was our key to moving forward and stepping forward. And so I think the Peoria Charter School Initiative, our team is anxious to begin our next steps in the formation of this charter school. We're especially looking forward to telling our entire community about the charter school concept. We encourage everyone to learn more about charter schools and get involved with our team. We've launched a new website. That website is www.peoriacharterschools.org. I think if you go to that website, you'll find the basic information that we're now providing about our charter school initiative, and you'll be able to see the updates because we're going to post information on there periodically so that you know firsthand the kinds of efforts and initiatives that we're moving forward with. Thank you.